I'm Anna, and today I wanted to share my Asian dish I make, but first I'm going to show you how I make the perfect rice. So first I layer my pan with some extra virgin olive oil, unfiltered, and then I'll pour the dry rice. Some people rinse their rice. That's great if you have time, but I'll just pour this in here like so. Then I'll take, that's 2 cups of rice, and then I'll take 3 cups of my Berkey filtered water and pour that in there. I'll give it a quick little stir with my finger, very sanitary, like so. And then I'll take some salt that I have here, and I'll just sprinkle that on top. Then I'll grab a lid, which I forgot to do. Okay, we've got the lid. I'll put that on top, and I'll turn this on high. Once it's on high, I leave it here until it starts to boil. And you don't take the lid off to tell. You can tell when the lid starts, moving and whatnot, or if water starts pouring out the side. Then you turn it all the way to low for 12 to 15 minutes. The bag says like 20, but I find that 12 to 15 works best for me. Also, while this cooks, even if the 12 or 15 minutes runs out, as long as you turn the heat off and leave the lid on, the rice will still be good whenever your main dish is ready and done. So it's stress-free this way. Let me see if this is going. Okay, so for my Asian dish, we have a mix of these small peppers, Brussels sprouts, a whole bag of Brussels sprouts, and then 1 carrot that I'm going to shave and put in here. Then we have egg whites, because I'm out of regular eggs. Hopefully my husband will bring me some. And then for the spices, we use black pepper, garlic salt, and ground ginger. And then another ingredient is shredded sauerkraut, as well as some teriyaki sauce, which I need to grab real quick from the fridge. I prefer the teriyaki sauce over soy sauce for this dish, but this is the one I use. So first what I'm going to do is cut the ends off the Brussels sprouts, and sometimes I'll cut them in half. Let me put my baby down for safety. Okay, so I'll cut the end off, trash. Turn it sideways, cut it in half, throw it in the pan, done. Now this does take time, obviously, since I have to cut every single one of these Brussels sprouts, but it's not that hard. And you could just throw them in whole like this if you wanted to. Also, the ends kind of peel off anyway, so there you go. And then with the peppers, sometimes to make this easier is I'll get scissors. Let me grab some scissors. Okay, so I've got my trusty scissors. I'll take my scissors, watch the baby. This is dangerous. Don't do this with the baby. Let me put my baby back down. Let's see here. Let's see if she'll cry. Here we go. It's okay. Okay. So you take the scissors and you just kind of scrunch, I don't know, cut that off into chunks like that. And it does work. And it chops it up into fine pieces. I'm going to go ahead and turn this on low. So we're already cooking a little bit here. And then for the peppers, I'll just hold the bottom of the scissors like this and kind of move it forward like this. if you get seeds in there, I think that's fine. It's just extra flavor. It's nothing bad. Just kind of do like this. Not that many seeds, but oh well. And that's how I do the peppers. Okay, and then let me show you how to do the carrot real quick. Okay, you see how the lid is moving? So we'll turn that down to low. Okay, and then it's going down, and then we'll put the timer on for 12 minutes. Alright, so I've got the vegetable peeler. I'm going to peel the outer layer of this off. Like that, just a thin little outer layer. And then I'm just going to cut the edges off just to make it easier to do. And then I'm going to just shade this straight into the pan like this. I don't know why carrots just complete an Asian dish. I don't know what it is. I guess the flavor, not really sure, but it's really good. My baby's right next to me in her jumper. She's okay. I just have to, this is what it's like when you have kids. You just gotta hurry up and get the food cooking. If food flies everywhere, that's okay. Alright, like so. Almost done. This does go back and forth, just to let y'all know, but that's okay. Alright, we're done there. I'll just take this and kind of break it up. Amazing. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to add heaps of sauerkraut. I have a podcast going in the background. It's the Twilight Effect. I just learned about this the other day because of Nikki Reed, so I love her. Alright, so I have a huge heaping pile of sauerkraut, and this helps make the dish oh so good. Okay, so I just added chicken to the meal. I don't know why it's coming out yellow, but probably the lighting. So there's chicken, Brussels sprouts, peppers, sauerkraut, and shredded carrot. And teriyaki sauce I poured in here. Now I'm going to add the seasonings. So I've got my garlic salt with parsley. I'm just going to sprazzle that all in there. Lots of that. Seasonings are very important. Then we've got our ground ginger. This spice is what really makes it taste Asian-y, I guess. And then I've already crunched up my black pepper, so I'll just take the lid off and just sprinkle that in there as well. And then I'll give it a good little stir, and we'll let the chicken cook and let the veggies cook up a little more. And I don't know, I may add a few more veggies. I feel like that's not enough, but we'll see. So I'm going to let that cook. The rice is already done, and then we'll be done and we'll plate the food. Alright, so first we're going to plate the rice. Oh, here, let me show you what it looks like. Here we go. It's perfection. That is jasmine rice, by the way. So perfect. Okay. Alright, so first we'll plate the rice. Like so. This is a super hot meal, not spicy, just like hot. So I'm going to plate the rice and let that kind of cool down a little bit. That might be too much, I don't know. We'll see. And then that way when the toppings are done, we can just eat it quickly Or not quickly, but you know. We can go ahead and start eating and not be going hush, 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 hush. Alright, so I plated the food, and this is what it looks like. If it'll, there we go. Brussels sprouts, carrots, peppers, sauerkraut, so cabbage, rice. And then my husband likes to sprinkle extra teriyaki on top. I do not. Then there's a plate for my son. Some chicken, Brussels sprouts, and rice. So there we go. And he's 2.5. So that's what we're having for lunch. Thanks for watching.